Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get this bronzy look. It's one of my go-to looks. It's super easy to do. It is a little bit inspired by Scott Barnes and the work that he does on like Jennifer Lopez, just that really beautiful bronzed look. So if you want to see how I get it, then keep watching this video. So usually when I start, I'll put a little bit of a lip mask on, and I'm just using the Tatcha lip mask. And then usually with summertime makeup, I actually don't use a whole lot of foundation. I usually just use concealer. So first I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer, which is a really nice hydrating primer. I'm going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And then I'm going to go in with the Drunk Elephant Tinted Sunscreen. And with that, I'm just going to mix in a little bit of the Anastasia foundation, the luminous one. Then I'm going to take the KKW concealer in number 3. And taking a MAC 170 brush, I'm just going to blend everything in. Okay, and now I'm just going to take the Anastasia contour palette with the light one. And I love using a cream contour when doing this kind of a look, because it just makes it blend so seamlessly and looks so beautiful when you're done. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the foundation brush that I was using and just diffuse the edges a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty setting powder in Butter. And set the whole base. Okay, and then with the little base demons that we have going on the bottom, I'm just going to take a powder foundation and just add a little bit more coverage to them. I'm just going to take a little bit of bronzer just to go over our contour a little bit, just to make sure it really comes through. And I usually use a powder bronzer on the nose instead of using a cream, because you don't want to have too much product on your nose, because that's usually where it comes off first. Now for blush, I'm going to take the Scott Barnes blush palette and just kind of mix a few different ones. Just kind of swirl. You notice that I'm keeping it more on the top part of my cheek. This is gonna help pull our face up. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Scott Barnes palette again. And same thing. I'm just gonna take this big fan brush and just run it through all of them. Get the brush nice and coated. Oof. That's probably my favorite thing to do with this palette, is just mix all of them and just see what happens. Because it usually turns into something great. I'm getting distracted. So good. So that's usually the base that I do for the really glowy, bronzy look. Now for eyes, sticking with Scott Barnes, why mess with a good thing? I'm gonna be taking his Snatchroll palette, because this has some of my favorite eyeshadows for a bronze look. So I usually go in with Vintage first, which is the shade right here. And just stick it into the crease. And the nice thing about this look is you don't have to be really precise with where you're putting the shadows, because ultimately the more you buff everything together, the better it looks. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Foxy, which is this shade right here. And you don't need much of the Scott Barnes eyeshadows. They're very pigmented. So start off light and you can always build them up. And I'm also using this shade to kind of pull my eye, pull it out and up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my finger and go into Silver Screen, which is this shade right here. And it's so pretty. And I'm just gonna coat the lid with it. This is probably one of the easiest looks that I do. So quick. Okay, and then just taking that brush that we're using and just buff out the edges. Okay, so I just smoked out the bottom lash line with Foxy, and I'm going to do a little bit of Femme, which is the darker brown just below it. Okay, now that's gonna be pretty much it for the eyes. I'm just gonna take a brow gel. This one is from Benefit, and I'm just gonna tame the brows a little bit because, you know, haven't been able to get them done in a few months, so they are a little bit bushy and need to be tamed. Okay, so now before I do lashes, I'm actually gonna do my lips. So my Instagram, I get a lot of comments on the way I do my lips when I do this look. And this is my little secret for it. So I'm gonna take a brown lip liner, which a lot of people do this. It's not a new thing. It's been around for a long time, but the way I do it is starting here, shade in the corner, and instead of overlining your entire lip, I usually just go to the just before the center of your lip, right below your lip line. So you're shading it in, but leaving the top part not shaded. And then in the center, instead of lining it just below the lip line, you're gonna go the bottom of your lip. And then same for the top lip. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic lipstick and focusing it on the center. And then just using your finger to blend it. A very light layer of lip gloss. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do my lashes off camera and I will be right back. All right, so I added some Baddie Bee lashes in the style Baby Doll. This is from their synthetic line and I love them. They're so comfortable. Doesn't even feel like you're wearing lashes. But yeah, this is the finished look of my go-to bronze summer, whatever this is, look. It's so easy to do. It literally took me 25 minutes to do this. And yeah, if you guys recreate this, let me know and tag me in your pictures. Follow me on Instagram at Kendra Schuster. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.